Can Figma Make give you ideas to design your portfolio faster than you can? Today I'm going to find out. I will use one prompt in Figma Make and it will generate 10 full portfolio layouts. Each one comes with real structure, clean content and smart navigation. Then I will show you how I pick the best result and bring it into Figma using an amazing plugin. This way you can design smarter, skip the blank page and build a better portfolio in less time. Are you ready? Let's jump in. Okay, today I want to show you how you can use Figma Make to get inspiration and creative ideas for your design portfolio. So you will take the AI behind Figma Make and not create with it an application. Basically, you will ask Figma Make to design and give you creative ideas for your portfolio. Here we have a basic structure of a portfolio. For example, we have the landing page. Let's make zoom in with a title, some subtitle and 2 buttons, and below the works that every designer add to their portfolio. Normally between 3 to 5 selected works, what you are most proud of. And basically this is a classic structure of a landing page for a designer portfolio. Apart of that, we have the use case page. In a classic way, it looks something like that. We have a title, subtitle, some basic information. We can add image here, and below we have the challenge, solution, impact, some basic information about the product. And below we have the research, discovery, the personas we use, the design process. We can add wireframes, high fidelity mockups. We can focus on key features, testing and result, and more information you want to share with the readers of your use case. So basically, that's more or less the structure. Of course, every designer does it in different way. They add their personality inside, but this is more or less the structure. The most important thing in most of the cases is that you want that your portfolio will be very readable and easy to scan. So the readers will be able to understand the information easily. So here what we can do with Figma Make. We can use a prompt and ask Figma Make design for us different use case pages. So you can compare between the different options and select what you like the most. I have here a prompt. It's a little bit long, but let's see it point by point. First of all, I explained that I'm a product designer looking for ideas to improve my portfolio use case pages. I need your help to make these projects pages easier to understand. Your task is to show me 5 ideas for my page, and below I write all the important points that I want Figma Make would consider while designing the use case page. So we can see it here. The page should be easy to scan. Readers should quickly understand how to navigate through the page. Key information should be visible at glance. Readers should be able to focus on visuals with short text if they prefer. Readers should be able to jump between sections easily. Each use case has between 8 and 12 sections. You need to create a button so I can navigate between the options. What I said here, that because I ask for 5 options, I want to navigate between the different options, so I will able to compare between the different options. In one moment, you will see it on the screen. More points. The visual design must have an amazing minimalist design. Add text and placeholders for the images. Fill the use case like a real one with text and images. Do not use placeholder or lorem ipsum. Basically what I want that the AI will add real information, so I will able to understand the page better. The section titles must share a story. Do not use titles like wireframes, visual design or research. Make it interesting. And at the end, you must design the page like a website designer with more than 15 years of experience. So this is the prompt. Let's copy it. I'm in Figma Make now. Let's paste it, execute, and now Figma Make will create for us 5 different options. Before we keep going, you might be wondering, okay, designing with AI is cool, but how do I actually turn this into a real working website that I can show to clients or potential employers? You can do it with Figma Sites, the new no-code platform from Figma. And to understand how to do it in detail, you can take a class on Skillshare. It's called Figma Sites from UI design to no-code website by Jeremy Mora. It is under an hour, but it breaks down step by step how to take your design and publish it right from Figma Sites without writing a single line of code. By the end of the class, you can have a fully working portfolio website ready to share with companies you dream of working with. If you haven't tried Skillshare yet, here's what you should know. It is an online learning platform with thousands of classes taught by real world-class creatives, from professional illustrators to top graphic designers and successful entrepreneurs. You can find everything on Skillshare, from design and photography to art and illustration. If you are a creative person, this platform is a totally game changer. And here's the best part. the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan the QR code on screen will get 1 month free of Skillshare. So you can take this class and explore 1,000 more completely free. If you're serious about sharing your work and leveling up your design skills, this is the perfect place to start. It finished the work. It's created for us 5 different options, as you can see here on the top, so we can navigate between the options and select what is the best option for our use case page. Let's open it on full size. Now we can see it in full page. It's more clear. Let's move one by one between the different options Figma Make created for us. First of all, we have the side navigation. So as you can see here, I can navigate between the section of the portfolio, section 4, section 5. An interesting component it's added to the design. It's this process bar that shows to the reader how much they completed. You can see it here. So as we know, the people that read portfolio don't have a lot of time. This can give them a hint on how much they need to scroll inside the use case. And also we can scroll the page and see the sections it's added, like the measuring success. We have the final receipt and more stuff. Let's click on timeline flow. On the top, we have something like carousel that we can move and see the different sections of the portfolio use case. I can click here or here or here, and then below I can focus only on a specific sections. Also, I can go the next step from here or the previous one from here. I don't know what to say. It's looked to me a little bit strict for the user, but okay, this is what Figma Make made for us. Let's move to card base. We can see here we have the use case divided by cards, so I can move down and we have voices from the kitchen, hidden patterns. Also, I can navigate from here. You can see. I'm not sure I like this component, but okay, it gives some way to navigate inside the page. Let's go to the top. Let's see the magazine style. Okay, here it looks like a magazine. We have the title, subtitle, some information about the project. I can go down and you can see we have the title here and information here. I really like how it's designed the page with some notable information here and one code below. Let's go down. You can see this is the structure, and you can see on the top of the page here, I can click and move between the sections. Like go to this section. I must say that I don't like that I need to click and then see another page. Let's click here. I think it will be better that if the user clicks here, it will get some drop down with all the sections so they can navigate easily. But I must say that I like the template here, that we have the title and the other side, all the information. I think that this structure is good and will give the reader easier way to scan the page. Let's move to the last option. The last one, it's minimal column. You can see it here, one column, very simple structure. I can move down. The things that I like here, that we have this navigation bar. I can click and move between the different sections. Maybe it will be a good idea to add some text here so the reader will understand the names of the sections. But for my own preference, I think this structure, it's really interesting and also easier to navigate. I will back one moment to Figma Make because I want Figma Make will make for us 5 more options. So in the case you are not like the 5 structure we created here, you can also ask Figma Make to make more options so we can select between them. I back to our Figma Make file. I paste this prompt, design 5 more options, add them as an options to the header. Because it will be 10 in total, use a dropdown. So a part of create 5 more options, I ask it to convert this button to a dropdown, so we'll not have 10 options here and instead one organized dropdown. Let's execute. Okay, it's finished the work. You can see now that we have dropdown on the top. I can click on it and navigate between the options. Let's open the page on full size. Here we have the full screen. I click on the dropdown. We have the 5 first options that created in the first time and another 5 that created now. I click on split screen. You can see here the design that once I click on that, I will move to another page. Let's click. This is the second section. It also shows us how much sections we have. You can see it here on the top. Next one and next one, and like that, section by section. Let's see option number 7. Click on the drop down. We have masonry grid. You can see it here that we can navigate between the different sections from the top. Let's click on problem, research, insights, design, and more sections. Not sure that it's easy to work in that way, but okay, that's what Figma Make created for us. Let's see another option. We have the full screen slides. I think this will be like a presentation. Let's click here. Yes, that's what I thought about. Also interesting thing that we have here the play button, so I can click on that and automatically it will move slide by slide. You can see now. Also, I can click on pause and it will pause on this page. Interesting way to show portfolio. Not sure it will be the best, but okay. It is a different way to show your portfolio use case. Let's see more options. We have the interactive story, like that one. This is a little bit different, that we have here one section with the text and some information here. I can navigate between the different sections from here, chapter 2, chapter 3. And also you saw that it's added animation, and that's make it more pleasant to take a look on the interface. Let's see the last one. This is a dashboard style. Okay, this is a little bit different. I mean, it's designed like a dashboard. I don't know why it's selected to use a dashboard, but okay, we have here the sections like research, design process, testing result. In terms of conceptual thing, I think it's very interesting to work in that way. But if I select this option, I must work on it on much more details to enhance my story in this dashboard. I think it's an interesting idea. I didn't thought about it before, but to make your portfolio different, maybe with a little bit more work, taking this idea of using dashboard can be an interesting way to show your work. So as you saw, we created 10 different options for your design portfolio. Now I believe you say, hey, let's say that I like one of the options. How I can take it from Figma Make and import it to Figma to continue work on that. Because basically this is only about ideas, but now we need to take these ideas and work on them on Figma, design them with our styles, change things that we don't like. So at the end, we take this base, import to Figma, and continue to iterate on Figma. There is no default way to do it inside Figma Make, but with one plugin, you can do it. The name of the plugin is HTML2 Design. Let's open the Google Chrome plugins. It is here on the top. I click on it. I select the screen size. In that case, let's take 1440 pixels. Click on Capture Preview Figma. And now it will take all the information for that page. So we'll able to take it and import it to Figma. Open the menu on Figma. Click on HTML2 Design. Click on Browse. Select the file. Open. You can set some parameters here, like use auto layout, create local style and variables. In that case, I will use only auto layout. Let's click on go. Let's close this one, zoom in, and you can see the design that we created in Figma Make here on Figma. So now I can take it and continue work and iterate on that. And remember that it is not an image, it's actually a Figma screen. So I can click here, change the text. If I want, I can change the colors. You can see here. Let's make Ctrl+3, close this. So in that video, we saw how we can use Figma Make to generate it for us different ways to design our portfolio. We started with 5 options, then we add 5 more options. And at the end, we took one of the options and imported it with the plugin HTML2 Design. So that is all for this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Take care.